Alright, today we're going to be continuing with our science mode playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. So, goal today is to get at least an orbit of the Mun, if not as close as we can get to it. So, let's do what we can here. There's our upper stage. This will be our hopeful to get us out of into lunar orbit and back. Alright, we're gonna try rolling with this. We're gonna let's do one more set of struts. Just as a safety precaution, let's check our staging. We want all three of these rockets firing off together. They separate, separates, mid-stage, separates, final stage separate, parachutes. Do we have everything we will want or need? We're gonna throw one more mystery goo back here. Just because we can. So this will be our Munner Orbiter one, and I think we are ready to go for launch. Oh, I don't want to launch from here. Just a second. Make sure we launch from the launch pad. Okay, so let's try this launching. Okay, so not RCS, but SAS on, throttle at full, and we are go. A little bit of a heavy stage here. Watching apoapsis here. Soon as we run out of fuel, you'll ditch those side boosters. Straighten out our inclination here. Everything's looking pretty good so far. clean separation of the boosters. Work on angling the side a little bit more. Alright, try to get this apoapsis here to about 100,000. And we'll circularize, orbit. Circularize, there we go. Okay, so add apoapsis, we're gonna add a maneuver. Oops, a little too far. That looks pretty good. Alright. So we have a burn time of 1:10. It's 35 seconds. So 35 seconds, we burn. And of course, that'll probably change because of the staging that has to happen. Alright. So, about 15 seconds, we start our burn. We'll be able to switch over to the more efficient Terrier engine for this stage. I probably could have just go ahead and I could have dumped this stage. Says Mark, I was talking. Probably could have dumped this stage earlier and just went for the more efficient. There's still quite a bit of fuel in there that I wanted to go ahead and expend though, so this won't be left out in space. This will at least fall back to Kerbal. I don't have any space junk from this stage at least. But my goal is to not have any space junk really floating around here. Try to keep everything nice and neat and tidy. Alright, apoapsis is holding nice and strong. Dipping just a tiny bit. Don't really want to dip. Periapsis is coming up, good. Good. Alright, good enough. And we are in orbit. So, we could, I think, create, using the maneuver tool to the Mun, we could create an orbit for us, and this gives us a decent looking orbit. The way you can also go about it, I set this as my focus. I just want to see real quick, where's that put me at? Alright, so we could go about it that way, or kind of a bad spot. Let me speed up here. And, okay. We line Kerbal up with the moon. Add a maneuver. Burn. Let's get rid of this one so we could. So we'll go ahead and follow it. Create our maneuver. Wait. So, alright, so let's get Kerbal back as our target here. Oops. Okay. Trying to remember. It was like this. You line up there, go to the bottom, then create your maneuver. There we go. So this is our target. Focus the view. A little bit closer there. 78. 102. 13. Let's go a little bit out. 56. Just a tiny touch here. And we lost our periapsis. Let's scale this down a little bit. Ooh, too much. 70, 86, 60, 34. That looks good. Alright, so we got a minute 48 burn time. 30 plus 24 is 54, so we have a 54-second burn time. We're starting at 54 seconds, we need to start burning. So let's go ahead and get ourselves lined up with our target. By the way, for those of you who missed what I did, you could use the maneuver tool as long as you're in a good inclination. If you're not in a good inclination, what you do is you line up the moon at what is basically a 90-degree angle, where you create a 90-degree angle with the moon to the right, come straight down at wherever your apoapsis or your orbit is, create your maneuver node, and you'll have a encounter with the moon. The mun. You can use the maneuver tool as well. Looks like I am be using more delta V, but I've got quite a bit saved. I'm gonna have plenty. So those are a couple different ways you can get an encounter with the mun there. Obviously, if the inclination isn't working, that's one way you can line yourself up. It's one of the things I remember from my previous playthroughs of this game. So again, we're looking for 54 seconds. At 54 seconds, we start our burn. Alright, so start our burn here in just a moment. In 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. And we are making our way towards the Mun. We can see our apoapsis rising down here. There's our orbital period right here. All this stuff can be used to figure out your, if you want to do like synchronous orbits, all that kind of stuff. Which I might deal with later doing relays. We'll see how long we end up doing this Let's Play. Because in my previous playthroughs of this game, I've been to the Mun, I've been to Minmus, I've been to Duna, though it was a crash landing. I did not end up getting to fully land on Duna, or take back off from Duna. I've been to Ike. Those were all kind of in the same mission. I attempted to land, or put a satellite around Eve, and messed up my periapsis, got a little too low, and unfortunately just was destroyed in Eve's atmosphere within seconds. But that's all I've visited in playing this game. So, we're going to see what we can make happen. So we're going to try to get this a little close, we'll kill the engines, and then just get it as close as we can. So out here we're gonna just puff it in. Alright, so let's see, how close are we? 103, 47. No. We gotta go back the other way. Afraid of that. I could adjust the limiter on my engine. 26 looks good. We'll take it. Alright. So then the next thing we would do, we're going to create a maneuver node in our periapsis, burn retrograde, until we have our orbit. I'm going to leave that at 70, that'll be a nice burn to get out of here. And that gives me enough room that I can turn around and I can actually crash this stage into the Mun. I'll turn around and burn retrograde for a second to lose some periapsis, then flip it back around. Okay. Alright, so we got a little bit to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to warp to here. Watch ourselves fall away from Kerbal. We are falling towards the Mun. There's the Mun over there. Get a little bit closer to sphere of influence here. Okay. And, I mean, here's where we're going to encounter its sphere of influence. We're going to go ahead and position ourselves for our target burn. Hopefully I'll get enough experience from all this that I'll unlock. I should unlock the prograde and retrograde maneuver nodes. Hopefully the target maneuver node. That would be awesome. I can't remember when that one's unlocked. Let's see, where does it have us at right now? We're still in space high over Kerbal. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do that. Okay. We're going to let go. Turn on our RCS. And we're going to... Oh, that'll mess this up. There we go. It's been so long since I've done a spacewalk. I'm gonna take that data. Wrap back on. Yay, we successfully did it. Okay. Turn those SAS back on. I just wanted to have a little fun doing that. It's been a long time since I've done a spacewalk. We've still got quite a bit towards our burn. So a 28-second burn, so 14 seconds. But let's get to the point that we get into the Mun's sphere of influence. We'll know when we're there because the nav ball will flip. I mean, yes, you could look at the map. We'll, you know, right there's where we'll encounter the Mun. But let's keep an eye on things. So close. So again, watch the nav ball, and we'll see it flip. There it goes. We are now in the influence of the Mun, so we can go ahead and run these experiments. So, run, and run. Unfortunately, we can't. We're not going to be able to run the Science Junior. Get this crew report. Oh, I already did. Let's go ahead and EVA. Run this. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do the Science Junior because I can only run it one time right now. Make sure to run SAS again after you do your spacewalk. And let's get ourselves into our next maneuver. Okay, let's get towards this next maneuver node. 8 seconds, so 14 is when we start our burn. And then we'll work on getting our near Mun experiments. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, Let's be a little ballsy here. We got enough time. Let's beat the clock here. No, I've got plenty of time. I'm making it seem like I'm having to rush to do this, and there's so much time. So let's collect the data. Collect all this data. Take all this data, store everything, get back in, close the doors, SAS back on. Still plenty of time. So let's warp ahead a little bit here. And again, I'm looking for that 14-second mark. Okay. And burn. That's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna let this. We're gonna have to come back around, but what we can do then, set a maneuver here. Go out. That should bring us back towards Kerbal. Wow, I didn't even need this upper stage at all. So if I had landers on this, I could land on the Mun with what I got right now. I don't want to come in that hot on Kerbal here. Tappity tap here, 40, 42, 43, should be good. So, there's the Mun. Let's let Jeb check it out here. We're gonna let go and grab board just because we can. All right. So we are going to get ourselves back around. Get yourself back to here. We're going to burn our apoapsis down to nothing to get rid of this state. You know what? We don't have to do that. We could just let it ride and get us. We could just burn both in Kerbal atmosphere. Let's just roll with it like that. So let's just go ahead and warp over here. Second burn time, so around 15 seconds we'll start this off. Okay. Let's get ourselves to our node. Alright. Let's go ahead and get closer to our node here. So let's get this down to 15 seconds and then go. So I could actually exchange the top. We're going to try for a mud landing next time. Landing, plotting. Okay, get ready. Burn. Should we switch our focus back to Kerbal here? You can see periapsis falling in here. That's good. So we're going to be hauling away from the mun back to Kerbal. Looks like you're going to end up going this way around Kerbal, but really until you get back into the sphere of influence, you will be going the correct way. I do want to bring my periapsis up just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. 24 is a little too shallow for my liking. $47 should be good. Alright, so let's go ahead and warp over to here for a moment. And make sure we are facing retrograde. Now, we're going to go ahead and quick save here. And we're going to go ahead and release this stage. Get a little bit closer to the mun, or to the Kerbal. And that debris should be doing its thing towards Kerbal now. Okay, so again, we want to make sure we are facing retrograde. We've gotten all the data out of these, right? Yeah, those would need to be reset if not. Cool. Curiosity is there's nothing else I can pull out of these, right? Okay. So, we might spend some of this fuel to slow us down a little bit further. just because we're coming in kind of hot. Some of this. Just let that go. Watch the fireworks. Oh, did it bounce out of the atmosphere? It's going faster than this. It may have. Coming in nice and hot. I think we're going to be okay. Not going to be stuck in a secondary orbit. Just flipped around. Alright. Excellent. Ooh, we may get to land in the mountains. I'm going to flip this over to ground level here. Keep on that retrograde hold. It's getting harder to do. Given that thicker atmosphere, we are slowing down. Heat shield's doing its job. Almost out of electrical charge. Need to watch that for next time, so we need to throw some batteries on this guy. There we go. Deploy the drogue. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit in the mountains. Speed this up a little bit. And then we can deploy this guy. Jeb did not black out. And we're coming down. Here's one of our things. Oh, Jeb. Jeb's getting dizzy. Oh, we can't negate that because we don't have electricity. So Jeb's spinning, spinning, spinning. getting a little sick to his stomach probably, and we touched down. We have made it back from the Mun. So let's go ahead and, since we're in the desert, let's get some more science. Boom. Board. And recover. How much science did we get out of this? A whopping 295.5. There we go. Jeb advanced to level 1. What? G-Force Endurance 2.44. Max Samples G 6.8 Gs. So now he's got Stability Assist, Prograde, Retrograde, full vessel control without combat access. And okay, so maybe by landing on the Mun and coming back, we'll be able to get the target. Let's recover all this. Curiosity, did anything get left in orbit? No. It all burned up. So let's go to the R&D. Let's see what we can unlock. Docking ports would be nice for some fun stuff. Solar panels. Solar panels would be good. Get some fairing, start doing some fun stuff. Well, let's for sure get this. We can get the panels. We could go here to give us the cow controller. Does it give us nothing there? Get a relay antenna. I thought there was a science thing in that one. Maybe there's not. Not till we get to the 300 one. Okay. Well, let's see. For 160, we do this. Let's leave this with 60. Not too worried about the aviation part just yet. That reaction wheel's not too bad. I'm ready to start doing satellites. That would help with that. When do we get the Separatrons? Right there. Okay. Bigger battery, retractable panels, light strip. Or relay antenna, weather analysis. Where's the controller though? Control station's right there. And we already have the full, so we can start setting up science experiments. If we go here, oh, we won't have enough to do all that. This I have to make sure we're facing the right direction. Give me the Protodyne as well, which has stability assist. Okay. That would give me this Protodyne, which has everything Jeb does at this point. Well, let's go ahead and do this one And I can't do that. So just that. I'd send up 2 Kerbals with this thing. Let's hold off on that though. Let's go ahead and call it here. So thank you everybody for watching. And if you like what you see, go ahead and give a like, subscribe, and enjoy having you. Alright, thanks.